Are you dissatisfied with your life? It could be much more interesting. Then it's time for you to stay tuned because I will change your life right now. With the following steps, you can create the best version of yourself. Hey, welcome to my video. I'm Kevin and I'll give you 10 tips on how to live a better life. Number 1, find your purpose. Like most people, you probably work at a boring 9 to 5 job that doesn't fulfill you and makes you feel miserable day after day.
That's right.
You probably have a passion that you would much rather pursue, but you don't do it because you don't have the time, you don't have the opportunities, you don't have the skills, it's unrealistic. That's wrong. Those are all just excuses because it's more comfortable to complain all the time in your comfort zone instead of realizing your life goals. Of course, it will be hard and uncomfortable as well. But if it's really your strongest desire in life, it is worth fighting. Life is generally meaningless. But when you have found your purpose, you give your life a meaning. And you also get out of your bed easier. Because now you have a task and a path in front of you which you have to go. So, find your purpose, write a detailed plan, and set a deadline. It's very important to plan for setbacks, of which you will have many, especially in the beginning. Don't get discouraged, seek discomfort, build habits, push through your work, and the success is assured. A happier life awaits you, so take action today. Number 2, build habits. Your life is determined by habits every day. Since you haven't thought about them yourself yet, there will usually be negative habits that add up to make your life more difficult every day. For example, snoozing, social media addiction, negative thinking, procrastinating, watching too much TV, and so on and so on. All these habits take up an incredible amount of time every day that you could use much better to work on your personal development and your life goals. And it's basically very simple. You just have to change a bad habit for a positive one. Okay, of course, it will be hard at the beginning and it's best to start with a small one and add another on a few days later. It takes about 30 days until an action becomes a habit. You will notice from day to day that it will become easier for you, and as soon as it becomes a habit, you won't even think about it anymore and it won't be difficult for you to take up the task. You will just do it automatically. Your time management will improve, as will your productivity. Procrastination is now a thing of the past. Number 3, get rid of unnecessary things. You're probably like most people, you have too many things that you don't need. That's why you waste your time tidying up every day. Without a system, it's not possible to feel comfortable in your own 4 walls. You're constantly searching for objects or have to move mountains of objects to clear the table, even though you certainly don't use 80% of the objects. Clutter causes stress, and if you are stressed every day, it not only makes you unhappy, but chronically ill in the long run. Minimalism is the solution. Take a day off and throw almost everything away or sell it. Excuses like, what if this and that happens, then I will need the item. No, every item has to go. The feeling is incredibly good. You will feel liberated as your flat is now much more spacious and looks more upscale as there's hardly anything left standing around. Before you would have avoided certain activities, now you can invite visitors at any time without panicking and shoving everything under the bed. Get into the habit of putting things back immediately after you have used them. This will be easy for you now that there's a space and a system in your home. You will have a lot more time to use because you will never have to tidy up again and you will feel comfortable as well. Number 4, stretch your whole body every day. If you want to stay fit and mobile all your life, you have to introduce a daily stretching routine. Yes, it sounds annoying and time consuming at first, but as with everything, you get used to it and above all, you feel better after it. The best time to stretch is just before you go to sleep. Sitting too much shortens all the ligaments in your body and you will definitely get pain in your joints, back and head. You will also move very stiffly. We are almost the whole day in a curved posture in front of our screen. So you should never sleep curled up on your side as this is exactly the same curved posture and the time in this unnatural position will be even longer. Therefore, sleep on your back or stomach as this will stretch your shortened ligaments the whole night. Other benefits of stretching are you protect your joints, have more energy, lower the risk of injuries, lower breathing and heart rate, reduce stress and prolong your life expectancy. Number 5, quit alcohol and smoking. The stupidest thing you can do is to consume alcohol and cigarettes regularly. Not only are you damaging your health and wasting money, but you're also making yourself dependent. Even if you don't want to believe it, you're no longer completely free to decide what you do. The cigarettes are telling you to get out in the rain right now instead of working on your goals. The way most people consume alcohol, in example in large quantities on both weekend days, it will be difficult for you to make progress in life and become happy if you have a hangover every third of the week. And that exactly in the phase of the week when you have the most time to work on yourself. You don't have to give up alcohol completely. I, for example, drink about 5 times a year at special events. And hey, my evening was not worse than yours. You just can't imagine it because you are addicted. But you also get used to not drinking anymore and rather do sports. Number 6, work out every day. Especially when you are sitting down almost every day, it is even more important to exercise every day to avoid health problems and premature death. Exercise every day? That sounds exhausting, and of course, you don't have the time. Again, only excuses. Half an hour is already enough, and as soon as you get used to do it, it will no longer be difficult for you to put on your sports clothes. Also because you will quickly feel the positive effects after and during the sport. Believe it or not, you will certainly soon be exercising for longer than a half an hour. Sport is incredibly important for your health and will make you look about 15 years younger than people who don't do any sport. You look better, can move better, which strengthens your self-confidence and helps you in everyday life. Sport also stimulates your brain. The positive effect is that you can think and concentrate better. Your brain will come up with creative and innovative ideas that you would not have been able to do without sport. Number 7, read books and educate yourself. Almost no one picks up a book again after school. This means that their level of education stagnates for the rest of their lives. They get their supposed knowledge from social media, television, and the stories of other people who are usually just as poorly educated as they are. People live in their bubble and will never learn about all the possibilities in the world that could improve their situation in life. I myself have made the experience that the knowledge taught in school does not help me at all in life. It wasn't until I started educating myself that I realized how I could grow as a person and improve my life. So don't be a dumb egg with a small horizon, but skip Netflix tonight and read your book instead. Number 8, don't get addicted to social media. I just check Instagram and then I'll start. Don't do that under any circumstance, because it won't stop there. You don't have to be told that the impression to get there will lower your motivation. Even worse, you'll be distracted. You learn about places that you then Google, or fancy brands whose page you then visit and lose yourself on. Before you know it, you end up on YouTube to watch the latest music video of your favorite artist. And without noticing it, you've wasted an hour of your life again. Now it's not even worth starting. Then I can also look at TikTok now. Good night. But tomorrow I definitely will do it. Guess what? The next day is dawning. Before I start, I just have a quick look on Instagram. You see, it will not work. Ban social media from your everyday life and only allow yourself to use it in the evening after work is done. This way, you don't waste time, stay focused, prevent procrastination and increase your productivity. Don't look at other people's lives, but build and live your own. Number 9, toxic people. Separate yourself immediately from negative people. Especially the Germans have the characteristic to complain all the time, whine how bad things are for them and see only the negative in everything. Negative is also their lifestyle that you don't want to lead, why it's impossible to spend time with them. For example, they will judge you because you don't want to drink alcohol or eat healthy. You don't dress as boring as every other dog who all look the same and get laughed at. You should be the one laughing at them because they have no personality. Either you both feel pressure, which can easily happen in the beginning because you have to stand up alone against a crowd, and then you are unhappy that you have to do things you don't want to do. Or you have to listen to their negative comments every time and don't feel happy either. The negative behavior will also affect you because a human being is a mixture of the people he surrounds himself with. So immediately separate yourself from all negative people in order not to adopt their negative habits and thoughts and to limit your possibilities in life. It doesn't matter who it is or how long you have known each other. If you only exude negativity, he has to go. I myself have separated from many friends and my entire family because they lead a very negative lifestyle and are in line with my life goals. Since I took this step, I feel much better and a big burden has fallen off my shoulder. Instead, surround yourself with intelligent people who support you, think optimistically, and follow a similar path. Number 10, mindset. The most important thing for a happy and successful life is the right mindset. Don't waste your thoughts on negative things, but focus on your goals. If you always think you are not enough or can't do something, you will never make it. Achieving a goal always starts with your mindset. Only if you believe in it, you can make it. Say several times a day to yourself that you will make it, you are the best, and you can achieve anything. Don't waste your time complaining or blaming others for your situation. You are the architect of your own fortune. So make the right decisions and always think positive. Don't follow the broad measure, but think outside the box and go your own way. I already applied these 10 tips to my life and feel much better since then. So I can only recommend you to apply them to your life as well if you want to improve your quality of life. Do you have any tips that could improve my life and that of the other viewers? Then please be so kind and share your knowledge with us in the comments. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you don't want to miss my next video. See you there. Bye.